dears, how are you? I'm Laura and this is day 17 of Time to Fly's 30 days programs of belly dance with veil. In this lesson, in this video, I will be teaching you the sail front and back. What I mean with sail, this is a very common move that we use with our veil, and we will see our veil really in the meaning of flying as it should be. So let's start. As always, I use my silk veil, but in this case, for this kind of move, you will find yourself very well also with organza or chiffon veil, and even better if the border down is not really that square, but can be a little bit curved, will be more nice to see, but it's not really a big problem. So let's start by catching our veil. We hold it from the front, so we have this move in two versions. Number one from the back, number two from the front, but finally it's the same move. And be careful, because we need also to turn while we are doing it. Otherwise, the veil doesn't catch the speed, and it means that it doesn't catch the air. Exactly like a boat in the sea, when he has to catch the wind in the sail to go faster as she can. So let's start. So catch well your veil. Also, in this case, if you have some seeking border, maybe it will be helpful in managing your veil. I go to the back with the flipping, and in this case I need to put one arm totally vertical and one arm totally horizontal. For this reason, it's always very important that you keep your belly button in and you check very well how is positioned your back, because your posture will make a great effect in the move and will make you feel also more elegant and no pain at all, and everything will be smoothly. So straight very much your arm and start to turn with the speed that you feel that is correct for your veil. In which direction we turn? For example, in this moment I have my right hand high on top and my left one horizontal to the floor, and I will go in the direction to the back of my vertical arm, and I will start to turn in this way, and I have to search the perfect speed that I cannot know now, because of course depends on your veil, absolutely, so it doesn't have to be too much or too few. There's perfect speed so the air can go under your veil and make it lift a little bit, so it means it can fly. Again, let's try. Let it catch the speed. And I can try, of course, also in the other arm, so your arm is up, the other one is horizontal, and let's go. Let it catch the air as much as it can. Try to speed a little bit more. And what I do with my feet, I turn normally one another, and of course while I'm doing this I use my plie with the knees to control better the turn, and about the head normally I try to keep my spot. This is about the technique of the turns, and you can find it in my program 30 days technique. You will find it also in this channel. So let's try again, sometimes in one side and in the other side. And now let's try from the front with the second move that finally is really similar. So I bring back my veil to the front and I do exactly the same, and in this case I will turn in a different way. I will go in the same direction of the arm that is horizontal to the floor, so also one arm is up and one arm is horizontal to the floor. As you can see now, my veil is totally falling down vertical to the floor, is not alive, let's say. So I want to push the air under to make it fly, and here we are. make it bring the air. And let's try in the other side, position of the arm. And here we are. Of course, I insist, I repeat, it depends on your veil if you catch more or less air. And let's try the transition to the front, to the back. So let's start again from the back. I will do it also from my back so you can see it better, don't worry. So let's bring the veil to the back, don't lose it. And let's start to fly with the sail. And go to the forward in this way. I just turn my arms, I flip and I bring the position again, and I continue my turn finally in the same direction. So I turn, I turn, I turn, and with my one hand goes up immediately and in the same time in my back, and I can continue to turn. And again, and continue to turn. So let's repeat it together again from the back. So let's start our sailing. Let's sail together with our veil and bring the veil forward while turning straight away. And of course I have to turn my direction if I want to keep the arm in the same position. And if I change my arm, I change the direction. And if I bring it to the back, I can continue and change the arm, so I change direction. And I bring it to the front, and I change my arms not to change the direction. If I want to change the direction, I have to change my arm. I will repeat this exchange because I know it's a little bit the most sensitive part, not to get mistaken with the arms, but while you try you will feel it anyway. I will do it all from my back so you can try it with me in the same moment. So let's start from the back. Let's prepare my arm and let's start to turn. And then I bring my veil front by changing my arm, and I continue the same direction of turn. And I bring it back to the back, and I change my direction, so I will change my arm too. And then again to the front, and change my arm, not to change the direction. Let's breathe a moment, because with many turning, maybe also your head will turn. Don't worry, it's normal. In the beginning, you don't have to insist too much. And even when you dance in a choreography, you don't have to do really this move for 1 minute. You just do 2 turns in one position you like, and you don't need to propose all the possibilities. Just choose what you like more, and maybe with one variation. So let's try again. This time I will not talk, so we can try together. And And this was the same move, front and back. Of course, the first time you do this move, you practice maybe for many minutes consequently. By turning, of course, maybe you can feel a little bit dizzy if you are not used to do turns in your dance. But of course, more you practice, more you train, more will be comfortable for you to turn with your veil and to change direction and this kind of things. So don't worry about it. Let's repeat the video if you need it, maybe few every day, and enjoy this amazing move, and see you tomorrow with another video with another move. Thank you very much.